What's happening, everybody? Coming to you live from the city of Accra in Ghana, West Africa. Last week it was Johannesburg, South Africa. 2 weeks before that it was Freetown, Sierra Leone, and now back. And so now I have a chance to be here in my Airbnb. So I'm actually in an Airbnb this time around, just getting a feel for what it's like to be in this space, outside of the hotels and outside of the, that whole deal, outside of all of the polish, if you will. But I mean, my crib is nice though. I got a decent crib, and so it's right here. You see the hustle and bustle and people moving about, and so it's just. I'm recognizing that, the past 2.5 years, 2.5 years ago, I wasn't even thinking about, well, maybe I was just thinking about it, but 2.5 years ago, I wasn't trying to really, or let me say it was a lot of unknowns. But now, after traveling to 9 different countries within that time frame, to the top of Mount Kilimanjaro, to gaining my dual citizenship with Sierra Leone, you just watch how everything comes together. And so if you've never experienced West Africa or East Africa, a lot of people have been to South Africa, but that's a completely different experience than West Africa and East Africa. And it's just something to break out of the mold, to not do what's been prescribed, but you do what you want to do. And I think that's the part of it, when you can live your life and do what you want to do and not live inside of someone else's box. It's probably one of the most liberating things that you can treat yourself to, because a lot of people have their opinions, their thoughts. I mean, there are people who have contemplated coming to visit different parts of Africa, and they listen to their family, who the only place they've been to is Miami, but they're listening to them, and they're choosing to stay within that box. Where there are other people are saying, "Look, I got to do what I got to do, and at least, let me go see for myself. If it's as bad as what they say, let me go see for myself." And so, again, each person decides for themselves. But being back in Ghana, what I tell everyone, it's a sense of, and I don't want to sound, because a lot of people say I felt like I'm home. Everywhere I've been in Africa, I felt like I'm home. But then even when I come back to America, I feel like I'm home. So I guess I'm very adaptable to whatever my circumstances are. But I really enjoy and love being in this space. And in particular, when it comes to Ghana, because it gives such a wonderful balance of the authentic Africa along with the contemporary. You see the development everywhere, which is a plus from an economic standpoint, but you also see the people and in their natural habitat, and you see them living and doing their thing. And it's like, you start listening to what other people say. It's like, I'm so glad I got other people out of my ear. I'm so glad. And the other thing I'm so glad about is how many seniors, if you will, are joining me on these tours, because they realize that they've lived their whole life thinking one way about Africa. And they're like, you know what? I don't want to leave this earth and never step foot on this continent. And seniors are coming, Gen Xers are coming, millennials are coming. They're bringing their children, because they recognize that you may never move here. You may never, it just may be that one time for you to experience it, but at least you had that experience. And I think that's the part where it's like saying, brushing off this stuff, all the stuff we've been taught, all the stuff we've been told, everything that's been designed to make sure we never come into these places. We're breaking that mess down. And when you really dive deeper, because what we do a series of tours. So Ghana is like the gateway. It introduces you to the continent from a historical standpoint, from a traditional standpoint, cuisine, fashion, all of those different things. You get a well-rounded experience. But then we have other tours, that the North African tour, which Morocco and Algeria and Tunisia, South African tour with Cape Town, Joburg and Durban, East African adventure with Tanzania, Zanzibar, Ethiopia. I'm going to Kenya to check out Kenya because I know Kenya is the spot in East Africa. My son just got back from Egypt, so we're looking to put together an Egyptian tour. So there's so many places, Madagascar, Angola, trying to figure out how we can do Nigeria. And of course you have Cote d'Ivoire, Senegal, Cape Verde. All of these are what we're looking to bring online. But again, starts in Ghana for us. And so again, check out MaximumImpactTravel.com for details. You can join me this summer. This kicks off the summer experiences. And we have 4 great tours coming up, wonderful groups on each one of those tours, and you can still be a part of it. And that's the deal. Take advantage of these lower prices before everything goes up, because we know it's going up. Once everyone feels, exceptionally comfortable about traveling. But a lot of people are feeling comfortable now. They have their vaccines and they feel comfortable and they're making their moves. They're doing what they need to do. So anyway, that's all. I just wanted to kind of give a little commentary from up in my room. All right, I will be back with much more.